All right, we're back for part two. Now, on the front, we were looking at calculating the amount of increase or decrease. So we were given the percent that we went up or down. Now, how do we figure out, part two, we're going to find what the percent increase was or the percent decrease was. And the basic way to do this is to find the percent increase or decrease, we're going to take the amount that it went up or down. So increase is going up, decrease is going down. So take the amount that it changed and divide it by the original amount. So number 6, calculate the percent increase or decrease based on each situation. So let's say we went from 25 to 40. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract these two numbers to find the change. So 40 minus 25 is 15. Now here's the thing, we started at 25, so we went up 15. 15 is the increase. To calculate the percent increase or decrease, we're going to take the change, which was 15, and divide it by the original value. Now what did we start at? We started at 25 because we went from 25 to 40. So it's 15, the amount of change, over the original number, and 15 divided by 25 is 0.6. Okay, if you type it on the calculator, you get 0.6. Now remember, we are calculating the percent increase or decrease. So I'm going to write that as 0.60. To change that to a percentage, now we move the decimal 2 places to the right. So this is a 60% increase. Don't forget at the end, we want to make sure we understand, did we go up or down? We went up 60%. In part B, what if we go from 40 to 25? So let's go the other way. Now you're going to be tempted to say, okay, the change was 15 again. Now we went down, we decreased, DEC. Aren't we going to get 60% again? And the answer is actually no. Because you take the amount of decrease, which is 15, that was the change, divided by the original amount. Well, the original amount this time was 40. We started at 40. So we take 15 divided by 40 this time, and we get 0.375. 0.375. So 0.375. That's not the answer. Okay, that's the decimal. We want to change that to the percent. So we shift 2 places to the right. So we have 37.5% decrease. So this time we went down 37.5%. And now we'll do part C, from 200 to 250. Let's subtract those to find the change, which is 50. This time that went up. So we started at 200, we went up 50. So we're going to take the amount of increase divided by the original amount, 200, and we get the decimal 0.25, which is 25%. 25%, and that is an increase. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing here. So now let's take some examples using money and using some real situations. Number 7, a company buys t-shirts for $12, but then sells them for $18. What is the amount of profit they earn for each shirt? So profit is the amount of money that they're making, the extra money after they cover all of their costs. So what's the amount of profit? Well, if they buy them for 12 but sell them for 18, the change, $18 minus $12, is going to be 6. So each time they sell a shirt, they make a $6 extra. A profit is $6. Now what's the percent markup? If they go from 12 to 18, so the increase, the markup, the change is 6, they increase by $6. What's the original price? 12. So it's not where they finish, it's the price that they start at. So 6 divided by 12, you get 0.5 or 0.5, 0.50. So what they've done, that's 50%. They mark the shirts up 50%. That's a really nice profit that they're making there. So you're thinking it's only $6 each time, but if you sell a lot of shirts, you're making 50% increase on your money. Okay, number 8. Andy buys a new car for $29,873. 1 minute after driving the car off the lot, the car is worth $27,314. The second that you drive it out of the parking lot at the dealership, it goes down. The value goes down. What is the percent decrease in the value of the car? Well, let's subtract the two numbers here. And what we'll get for that is $2,559. The second we drive it off the lot, we just lost $2,559. Now, what's the percent decrease? Well, we take the change, which is $2,559. Whoops, one too many fives. $2,559. We divide that by the original price, $29,873. Okay, I'm going to use the calculator here. 2,559 divided by 29,873. 0.08. I'm going to go to one more decimal place, to the thousandth place, and that's a 5, but the next digit's a 6, so I'm going to round it up. 0.086. 0.086. Now, that's the decimal. The percentage is to shift 2 spaces to the right, and what we get is 8.6% decrease. So the second you drive your car off the lot, it loses about 8.6%. Okay, that's a lot. Don't crash your car immediately after you buy it. Let's take 9. The enrollment at a university, so the number of students in a university increased, so it goes up from 14,000 students to 16,000 students over a period of 5 years. What is the percent increase in enrollment? So we need to we go from 14,000 to 16,000. So if we subtract that, the increase is 2,000 students. The percent increase is to take the amount of change, 2,000, divided by the original amount. The starting amount was 14,000. As a decimal, we're going to get 0.143. Now again, I'm going to shift the decimal 2 places because we're talking about percent. So the enrollment has increased by 14.3%. So the numbers are going up. Increase means the numbers are going up. Decrease means they are going down. We're going to skip 10 for the moment. We'll come back to that. Number 11, the median household income in the U.S. was $22,415 in 1984. It was $56,516 in 2015. What is the percent increase? So the median income per household has gone from $22,415 to $56,516. So if we subtract that, to find the amount that it's changed, okay, so it's gone up $34,101. So $34,101. Now that's the amount that it's increased. What's the percent increase? Well, let's take the amount of increase, the change, divided by the original amount from 1984. Okay, we'll get some decimal here. So I got 34,101 divided by 22,415. Okay, 1.52. 1.52. All right. Now that means when I shift the decimal 2 places, that's 152% approximately. So the median income has gone up. It's more than doubled. It's increased 152%. All right, the last one here, number 10, is kind of tricky. Let's say the cost of an item is listed at 70, but you know it was marked up by 25%. What's the original price? The problem is we don't know where we're starting. We finish at 70. So when I take 25% of a number, It's 25% times the original number. I don't know what that is, though. Now, whatever I get from that, that would be the amount that it gets increased, but I would have to add that to the original amount. So I could say let x equal the original price. If I take 25% of that price and then add it to the original price, the final price is 70. That's the listing price. So what happens here is I have an equation, 0.25x plus 1x. I can add those. 1.25x equals 70. Now how do I solve that equation? I divide by 1.25. So 70 divided by 1.25. The original price was $56. The original was 56. So $56 is the original price. Now that's kind of tricky because you're almost working backwards. And if I take 25% of 56, that's 14, and if I increase by 14, 56 plus 14, okay, it gives me the right price, 70. And that is the end of the notes.